Welcome to day 11 of the 25 days of Christmas with rubber and ink. Today we're going to be making a box that is a folded box, and I learned to make these boxes when I was in 7th grade. I had a wonderful math teacher that showed me all kinds of folding things that you can do with paper. One thing, the top and the bottom of the box will always follow one rule. The bottom of the box is always going to be 1/8 of an inch smaller than the top. So I chose to do the top at 8.5 by 8.5 inches because it fits a letter size piece of paper. And so the bottom is going to be 8 3/8 by 8 3/8. Always a square, and it has to be made with very thin paper. So this is a piece of computer paper, white computer paper, and the first thing you're going to do is find the middle of the square. So we're going to go from one corner to another and mark the middle, and the same thing the other two corners. And we're doing that because instead of folding, because I don't want the folding to be showing on the very top or the bottom. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is get every corner and fold it to that middle point. So I'm using the bone folder here to help. So again, every corner goes into that midpoint. Just go around and do the same thing 4 times. And this is kind of a fun box because you can make it so anywhere with a square piece of paper. Alright, so this is the first fold. The second fold is you're going to go from one side into the middle, just like that. Turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, open, turn 90 degrees and do it again. Same thing. To the middle. So this is basically going to be the sides of the box. And the same thing on the bottom, up. Alright, we're almost done. Now turn it around, and we're going to crease only these 2 sides from this point to the corner. So you can turn it around and do all these 2 corners are going to match, and then you're going to crease only that portion on both sides. Turn it and do it again to do the other 2 sides. So only that portion. So it's a lot of folding for a thick piece of cardstock. That's the reason why you have to use a very thin one. And believe it or not, you're done. Choose 2 sides and open them up. And then turn the 2 sides your way like this. And the other 2 you're going to bring inside like that. And these 2 last creases that we made, they're going to want to go in like that. So you just hold them and fold that corner in. Again, those 2 creases, they go in like that, and then all you do is fold it over like that. I find that one mini glue dot on one of the flaps, the last flap you put in, will do it. How simple is that? I made the top already out of some DSP, and I have here 2 pieces of chocolate that I'm going to put in and close the box. And you're going to see that they hug and they work really well. But before assembling completely, I'm going to decorate the top. You can decorate any way you want. I'm going to put a band of the champagne glitter paper. And the first thing I'm going to do is put a bit of adhesive on one side. Now, one hint. Do not try to measure and increase before you do it, because there's minimal variations, and those variations just make the creases really ugly if you try to do it before you actually put it in. So just try to put it in the middle, and I think I have the middle there. Then you can do it by hand, and you can actually, that's better. Measure where you need to cut. It's about there. And some adhesive on that end of the flap. And there you go. You're done. So now you can put the bottom on. And I'm going to just use a piece of ribbon, red ribbon, and tie a bow on top. You can then put a tag on it, or a to and from on it, but it's super fast, super easy to make, super cute, and there you go. You got a box in about 5 minutes. I made a few others. I made this one with computer paper on the top and the bottom. Put a band of DSP and some baker's twine. This one is just your, baker type of box. I like it. I think it's really charming. This one I just made with, again, computer paper and then a piece of DSP on top and a bow. And this one is the interesting one. I made with the packing paper from Stampin' Up. And as you can see, I stamped on the top and then put some DSP and a ribbon to close. So you can make any kind of box super easy, super fast, and decorate it, put tags on it, and do anything you pretty much, your imagination tells you to do. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 12. Thank you.